Jacob Lavalas.
Morning, sir.
Okay, Mr. Lavalas, you are charged with, what's he charged with?
He is charged with park expired meter.
On
Yes.
Blackstone Street. Is there anything you want to tell us about this?
Yeah, so I think I make a mistake. I don't pay attention if I have a ticket or not because I never find any ticket and until I receive that notice.
So you forgot to pay it?
I don't forget to pay. I never get a ticket. I don't know I have a ticket on the car.
Oh, you never saw that?
No.
All right, so first of all, we're going to ask Mr. Lavalas if he owns the vehicle that allegedly was tagged. And that vehicle is what?
A Honda?
Yes.
You own a Honda?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's the deal. Jacob says that he owns a Honda. Are you familiar with Blackstone Street? Do you know what that is?
I'm not familiar with it. I went there to see my father-in-law.
It's at the hospital, right?
Yes, at the
Okay.
hospital.
So he was visiting someone at the hospital, so he was in the area, and it was his car. All right, the parking enforcement officer says that they placed a parking ticket on his vehicle. He says he never received it. If he received it, the original fine was $25. Now, because he hasn't paid it within 28 days, the fine is how much?
Is $75.
What decision are you going to make on this ticket? Nope, they can't. Serious now. You're going to be a judge now. You can't. Now, before every case, I said, but you can't. You got to be serious, right? So here we go. You're the judge. You don't know his circumstances, right? He could be a multimillionaire. He could be someone who is suffering financially. I don't know. I hope he's a multimillionaire. He could have other problems that maybe led to this, but he's there. And we do know that he denies ever seeing the ticket, and that happens a lot. So what do? Do we charge him $25, $50, $75, or do we dismiss the case? His record is that he's had 3 other tickets. So what do we do? If you don't want to make a decision, you don't have to.
Well, I don't think it's fair for him to have to pay the whole 75, and 50 seems a little steep, but because he has other tickets before, I would just say the 25.
All right. So it's going to cost you $25. She's decided to waive the $50 penalty, and I'm going to go along with that.
Thank you both.
Okay. Charlene Rebo, take a seat. Okay, we have a new judge here.
Good morning, both judges.
She's going to hear your case, and we're going to see how she does, okay?
Oh, good
Speak in
morning.
front of the mic, okay? And here's the judge. Here you go.
All right, so you're charged with no parking from 8 to 10 a.m. on George Street. How do you
Yes.
plead?
I'm contesting the ticket.
Anything you want to tell me?
Okay, it says, no, in the first place, the no parking 8 to 10 sign is halfway up the block. So you already passed it, and so you don't see this sign that says only 8 to 10. So I'm thinking I got a nice legal parking spot, and I was going into the courthouse to pay a restitution fine. So I went into the courthouse, and it was 9:56. I came back, I was out of the court in 5 minutes. So I got out there, it was 10 past 10. On the ticket, it said 9:46. Like, that's 4 minutes, and they're gonna charge me $30. That's not fair. And the sign is not, where it should be, where people can see it.
Okay, did you hear that? All right. Are you ready to make a judgment? You are? Okay, what is your judgment, and why?
Well, I would say that I would dismiss this, and the reason why I would dismiss this is because I can see that this is your first ticket that you've gotten in Providence.
No, it isn't. This is at the courthouse. At the courthouse, I actually had gotten, it's hard parking over there. And, so I've had another ticket there.
All right.
But I paid it.
She just shattered your decision. Right? This is a classic case of trying to help somebody, but they won't help themselves, right? Our records indicate that on this vehicle, that this is the first ticket that's
Yes,
been
it is.
received.
That's
That's
correct.
what this record says. But of course, I mean, you are now embarrassed, our new
I
judge.
just admitted, yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
right,
so.
all right. So,
But it's the truth.
all right, now, so you're confessing to having more tickets, right?
But I paid them.
I understand.
Yes.
All right. You want to, now, we have some unsolved crimes upstairs.
Yeah.
You want to confess to anything else?
No, thank
No,
you.
okay.
I'm good.
All right. But I think based on your explanation, I think maybe we'll see if the judge can make a decision based on the explanation. How do you feel about this?
I still feel as though we should dismiss it.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. And you're doing a great job. Both of you.
Hey,
Okay,
Case-
have a great day.
case is dismissed. Good job.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.